the Easterners must stand up to understand the rule of the game.
Dr. Diana, I want to take it from this angle. Now, I'm looking at the statement from the governor of Ondo State, and I'll just read an excerpt of a statement. He said, "It is the turn of the South to produce the next president, and APC leadership should have no difficulty in making pronouncements on such an important issue, just as its fixed various fees for the purchase of forms. He stressed the need for the ruling party to take steps without delay and work to limit the tendencies for disagreement to a region for possible micromanagement." I think this last statement is really what caught me, disagreement to a region for possible micromanagement. So it could be that as the in charge of the Southern Governors Forum, so the South, not just the Southeast, Southwest, Southern Governors Forum, so he has to be open. He wouldn't have to take side on one part. So I think the point he's trying to make, limiting the possibility of a disagreement, because we all know, everyone is saying that it should be zoned to the east. That's why we had people like Chris Ngige, a lot of people coming from the east. So I think what he's trying to avoid is this issue. So this is not about the southeastern thing. It's about the fact, it's about the fact that he's trying to avoid certain things that may spur up. Forget that there are some Igbo people who are saying we don't even want Nigeria to be one.
I'm not. Those people they are rabble rousers that are saying they want.
Okay, what is their reason for saying that? Because they feel the Southern Easterners has not been given some opportunities to rule, which may be wrong or right in their sense.
You see,
right.
you see, it will still come back to the same ball game. Number one, where is Akeredolu talking from to be saying authoritatively that it is the turn of Southern Nigeria? From where? Is it from the Constitution, Nigerian Constitution, or is it misplacing federal character for civil service?
But they agreed to it.
Wait now, I'm coming now.
It's only formula.
Where is it written? Is it written down somewhere? Even ever since, when we are saying yes, we are zoning into the north, we have seen Southerners also picking up form, haven't we? We have been seeing it. That is one. Two, when Akeredolu is saying to the south, I'm telling you, okay, let us zone into the south. You now see what will happen. The Easterner will say, if you don't give it to us, we will not allow you. Because they will also come up. They will also, it's just like when we were talking about Yoruba race. I said, these people asking for Yoruba race, they don't know what the Yorubas, I'm just using Yoruba as an example now, what Yorubas are gaining, hiding under the canopy of Nigeria. I've not finished it. In Yoruba they will say, ti kofanle ifanshe. You remember the issue that happened in Obafemi Awolowo University? It's still there. A Yoruba man was picked at the VC. You are saying because it's not from here, it's not because of here, we will not allow it. Is that not person? Is it not? Especially in a university that is even having a kind of a crest that represents the crest of a Kotuna Oduduwa. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Let them give them that Yoruba whatever. You will see another intertribal war that is worse than Kiriji war. I bet it with you. So also, if this now is being zoned to the southern Nigeria, I'm telling you, the Easterner will not take. They will not take it. And that is where you will now see war again. Another war that only God will determine when it will end.
But then if they open it up for, like according to you, people who are
competent,
it will cause problem, because one part will feel like they're not given enough opportunities.
Listen to me. Okay, look at, I don't know whether you read Peter Obi's statement. I think 2 days ago. Is it not an Igbo leader? Is it not an Igbo leader? The people that are capable, really capable in Igbo land, they know that if this thing is even zoned to that place, it will make a mockery of the whole scenario. Right now, Nigeria doesn't need a sectional president or a sectional leader. We need somebody who has that national outlook. Do you get? Then my advice for a Southeasterner, let them now join whoever. I mean, if peradventure the thing is not coming from them this time around. Now join that person. Extend your tentacles, because politics is all about intrigues and maneuvering. Mark that. Intrigues and maneuvering. So you need to reach out. You need to ensure that, look, I need the northerners, I need the southerners to become the president. So what do? You map out your strategies. You map out your strategies, because for you to maneuver and for you to come up with intrigues that will win you elections, you need to be highly strategic.
Looking at, taking a look at the governor's, words, it must be
Which of the governors?
I mean, Akeredolu now.
No, because, this guy too also spoke. Fahemi.
Yes,
okay.
but looking at it, within the APC, for example, what you've had is more southern aspirants than even, the northerners. For the northerners, you probably have Yahaya Bello. Who else is from the north in that regard, especially within the APC camp?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the PDP camp that they have more of the northerners in terms of the Atikos, the Sarakis, Bala Mohammed, Tambawal, and the rest of them. So what spurred that, statement or reaction in the first place in terms of equity determining that they take a stand or dictating that they take a stand? Because
You mean in APC?
yes, in APC, because right now,
you see,
just to cut you short a bit, except if something is brewing underneath.
you are coming there. You have used binoculars
You
to understand what is inside my stomach.
Well, for now, let's go with what's in the public. For now, there's nothing, there's no force coming from the north within the APC caucus that will derail the several, southerners that they have. Remember, the papers are also reporting that likes of Akpabio would also join the race. You have Bakr, a whole lot of them. So why the statements in the first place?
Like you said, let me add to it. Let us go and give, Andrew liver salt. When you take Andrew liver salt in the morning, there's no how you will not belch. You belch out. So probably we should give Ogbeni, Arakunrin Akeredolu Ale, Andrew liver salt to drink early in the morning, so that he can spew out what is making him to make such a statement. Because even right now, like you said, we have many of them from the south. We have many of them from the south. So who is he afraid of? Who is he afraid of? But not until when we are now seeing where each of them are pitching their tent. As a friend to Kayode Fayemi. And Kayode Fayemi is planning to, I don't know if he has picked his ticket. I know
in the race as
he
well.
has the capacity to pick that 100 million tickets. So who is telling you that because he's the chairman of Governors Forum, is not going to pitch tents with him? So he is now saying, he's not saying that so as to railroad the neck of APC to zone that thing to the south. I mean, if they zone it to the south, it will reduce the competition against the northerners. So they will now have their is this still their godfather? Because when you are contesting against he is no more your godfather. And he has even said that he knows how many children he has. That at least Sheyi is not old enough to be the president. So you understand. So what I'm saying in essence is, they will now have few people to contend with. Okay? But my own take is, if any party is say, okay, we want to zone it to the south because of equity, justice, fairness, then let it go to southeast. If it's not going to southeast, then that means that there's no sincerity of purpose. But if, on the other hand, you want to have full sincerity of purpose, Nigeria doesn't need a sectional leader now. We don't need a sectional president now. Rather, a national outlook president that is endowed.
So you think if a Southeasterner wins, for example, against all odds, he will become a sectional leader?
What I'm saying, what I mean by that
capable,
is
that what
that is that we should not debar other capable people from contesting, because we need, at this present moment, we need somebody who is highly endowed. Nigeria is facing a lot of issues.
Dr. Dayo, you remember when this came up, you were on the show, and I also mentioned, I asked the same question. I asked, is it that we need to go with the zoning, or we need someone who is capable? So, and I gave an instance that, for instance, if now the zoning is to the south, and there's someone from the north who is more capable than the one from the south, we see that we should have to pick, and then you gave your 2 cents on it. So the question is, these parties had already agreed to this zoning, so what were they thinking at the point they were agreeing to that zoning formula, then coming up to say something different? It now brings to the question integrity, or what they were thinking at that point. Because if you had agreed, and after agreeing, it's now time, and you're saying something different, so what are we going, where are we going to, where are we heading?
Listen, each day that breaks comes with what? His own complexities. And the way you solve yesterday's problem, if you are faced with the same problem today, and you say that's the same way you want to solve it, you will fumble. So each day, you must keep on thinking.
Something as important as the presidency of Nigeria.
Each day, you must keep on thinking. Listen, even when it comes to political maneuvering, like I said, political maneuvering, you have to be on top of your game. Imagine, this is direction that everybody must go out from, this direction, okay? And somehow, there's a kind of an encumbrance there, probably fire outbreak. We now say, because that is the ordained place to go at, because we have already agreed, because it's institutionally agreed that you should be going out there, you will not use this exit. You should use that place at your peril. At your what? Peril. Yes, there could have been a kind of a gentleman agreement, that zoning, that okay zoning. But this time around, the so-called wise men that took that decision at that time, they are no more there now. They have changed. Do you understand? And then these new people they are having a different orientation. They are having different how do I put it now, philosophy. They are having different belief system. They are having different outlook. They're now looking at, oh, this zoning is not going to pay us this time around because of 1, 2, 3, 4. So rather than zoning it, let us make it open. Would you say they don't have that right? Why is it that last week Wednesday you were putting on red and I say we love you so much, now today you are putting on green, because you know that you are going to be envious of the two men you put today. Can you understand?
Well.
Is this now?
I concur.
Well, of course you concur, because he was envy.
So that's the way it is. Just because this thing happened yesterday does not mean it must happen today.
But you know why I even said that? Because looking at it's okay to
that is rationality. No, rationality is elastic.
It's okay to have to,
it's not
to
constant.
Rational. It's okay to have to, of course, go and have a rethink. But I said that because looking at the disagreement with the parties these days, one would think that these people, they're not even in agreement, they're not in sync. So if they were united before now, I could say, okay, it's okay. Like I said, it's okay to have, of course, you can't always eat a particular food, but then because of the disagreement lately, you could just tell them.
I will show you
this.
I will show you this. Not only Nigeria, mostly African politics is devoid of philosophy.
Which is not supposed to be.
Do you understand? Which is not supposed to be. And that's why you will see, I was watching television there just now, and I saw Muraina in Ondo State, the campaign. I said, wow. I can't believe, because I know him very well. And that's why you see Ifani Kayode, we move from this party, can move to 6 parties even in a week. Do you understand? So that is the way our political DNA is made. All right? Not until when people like you and I now decide, okay, you are going for this particular position. Oh, fine. What is it that you know they are doing in that place? Now that you know what they are doing, what is it that you want to go and do? 3, how do you want to use that position to effect development and dividends of democracy within the constituency you are representing?
For the want of time, Dr. Dayo, would like for you to wrap up now. Your last words, I'm sure you have something.
Yes, my last word is that our political class should stop playing politics with our lives, and then let us be very careful who we put there this time around, because Nigeria is at a brink of disunity. We need a leader. We need a president that can unify us. We need a president that is naturally endowed to bring Nigeria back to that path which we were at independence.
Thank you, Dr. Dayo Kayode, for sharing your thoughts on this conversation. A flashy and topical one there. We appreciate your time. That was Dr. Dayo Kayode, a political technocrat and also an aviation expert. I'm sure you have enjoyed that conversation. Please do well to share your thoughts on the social media platforms and also the live chat below. Also, you can suggest some topics you want us to discuss on the show, if you wouldn't mind. I will take a very short break now. Coming up next, we have the money segment for your viewing pleasure. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.